Hey, Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. Well, we've been told that the smokehouse smoker is a rib cooking machine. So we're gonna find out today. We're gonna do baby back ribs on the smokehouse smoker. We're gonna throw a twist in that you probably haven't seen before. So hang tight. Okay, well, what we have here, we've got 3 baby back ribs. These are just fresh out of the grocery store. One thing I always try to do, and sometimes it's real easy and sometimes it's not, and that is pull the membrane off, okay? Now, I've talked to people who cook ribs that say that doesn't make any difference. Okay, well maybe it doesn't to you, but after you look at these membranes, when you pull them off and you see, sometimes it'll come off in a whole sheet, sometimes it won't. But I've talked to people who say that it doesn't make any difference. I think it does. I mean, you want to eat that just chewy, gooey string, it's not going to render down. So let's take this off and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, we've got the membrane pulled off of these. Let's season them up. You know what I'm going to use, right? Uncle Steve's Shake. This is Lucky Shake. I'm going to put a little Lucky Shake on. And I'm not going to do real thick, but I do want to taste it because, and this is a multi-purpose seasoning. It's got a lot of good uses for it, but and also while I was taking care of the membrane, I clipped, as you see, anything that was hanging loose and hanging off that was going to burn like that. All right, so let's let these hang out for a little bit. We'll get the fire going good, and then we'll put them on. When we do, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm talking just to you, okay? Rest of you ignore this part, all right? Here's what I'm gonna do. This is a secret for ribs. I'm gonna take this little half pan. In this bag, I've got pork fat that in prior cooks, I cut off, froze, and saved them just for this. I'm gonna dump this in this pan. So, let me get this open. And it's okay, it's frozen. And I'm gonna pour this out just like this into the pan, all right? I'm gonna put it in the smoker. I'm gonna smoke this, render it down into tallow, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it later. So, just set it right here in the cooker. I'll bring you back. All right, well, we've been 4 hours and I've been spritzing about every 30 minutes or so, and these are starting to break down. Maybe a little pullback, yeah, I'm getting a little pullback there. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these out, put them in this pan. Now, I'm going to take, remember the secret weapon? Let's pour this tallow over the top. Now I'm going to take and wrap this up and bring it back and put it back in. All right, so we've got it wrapped up in foil in this pan. Now I'm looking for, I've got the color I want. I covered them with that tallow, and I'm probably going to let it go about another hour. So when we check them, I'll bring it back. All right, well, we have been our amount of time. We should be ready. So let's pull this off and see what we got here. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, got some pretty decent pullback on that one. We're getting a little bit on that one. And yeah, we got some decent pullback on that one too. All right, let's see. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. The two bigger ones, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna glaze with some barbecue sauce. So let's just take, this is a little of our favorite barbecue sauce and a little bit of apple cider vinegar to thin it out just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just a little. Now the smaller one, I'm not even going to glaze. I'm going to leave it like it is. You see, that's just basically making it shiny. I hope you can see this. And there we go. Now I'm going to let this set. I'm going to leave that one that I didn't glaze in there just to keep it going. Take this out. Let's close it up. Now I probably am going to leave this for about 30 minutes and let it sit. And when it's time for it to come back, I'll bring you back. Okay, well, we've been about half an hour. We've let this barbecue sauce sit. Let's take them off and see how we're looking. Oh yeah, we got good pullback. The sauce is set on that one. Let's see. Yeah, we got pullback. Oh yeah, on that side too. And this one was the one that we did not sauce. And let's take it, and I'm going to hit it just a lick as I take it off with this apple cider vinegar. Just make sure he stays good and moist. Let's take them, wrap them up, and let them rest for a little bit, and we'll bring you back. Okay, well, we've let these rest a little bit. Let's take one of these out and see what we have. Flip them over. You can see, now I like to cut these every other bone, every two, and sort of in the middle, so you get a good bite. So let's cut these up like this. I'm gonna do one bone here. Look at there. See that? There's only one thing left to do. This rib cooking machine here. Let's try it. Bite came off clean. Sorry, I'm gonna take another one. Delicious. That smokehouse did a great job. The tallow that I put on kept them moist and juicy. Remember that rendered fat? It's a lot better than just spraying water on. Thanks for sticking around. If you haven't already, hit the circle on this side. We'll have another video for you over here. Until next time, hang tight.